Thank you so much. Give a big hand to Lorraine. Lorraine is awesome. Right, I have a chat with her just now, 5 minutes. All right, it looks like I have exactly 30 minutes. Big, huge monitor here telling me my time's running. Can I see show of hands? Any of you guys are from KL who live here? Can I just see who we have on? All right. Awesome, thank you so much. Who came down from another state? Penang, all right, great. I see a friend. Mune, hi Mune, what's up? All right, who came here who knew about this just this week? You only knew about this event this week. All right, awesome, great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is today's just a sharing, basically. They asked me to share about what I do, about, how I use AI in my company. So we don't use specifically AI, but what the software, the tools that we use, all use AI and machine learning. And I want to show you guys how you guys can use it too. Is it okay? Awesome, great. So, how to drive business growth by leveraging AI and real-time marketing power. It's a lot of jargon there, right? So let's break it down a little bit, right? Okay. Who stays until the end is a bonus for you. Can I see who's a staff here? Staff? Marketing staff? All right, who's a boss? CEO? Any of you guys? Great. All right, so if you are in a company and you want to start a chatbot project, I'm going to give you our checklist. This is a checklist that I use, my team uses to build our enterprise bots for companies, right? So this is the bot that we built for Majlis Perbandaran Kelang that just won some awards, also won the Malaysian Book of Records for the first bot, blah, blah, blah. So the project, step by step, that I used to build this bot, I'm going to give to you guys if you stay until the end. Good? All right, awesome. So yeah, so there you go. Majlis Perbandaran Kelang won, whatever lah, right? So what is business growth? So break it down. Business growth. So this dude, Keith McFarlane, right? He wrote this book and he said, growth is the transition from a startup to small business to a fully thriving large business. Who identifies your own company as a startup? Can I see? Perfect, we got a few, let's say 20, 30%. What about a small business? You guys feel, I'm a small business. Can I see? Okay, perfect. What about, you guys are big enterprise, like the IBMs, like the big one. Any of you guys work for those companies? Yeah, one or two? Perfect. Okay, so that's what he said. So growth strategies, how to get to the next stage, right? It's a kind of a ladder where, the lower rungs is less risky. Makes sense lah. You go higher, you fall down lah, right? So what we're going to handle is today, there's 5 things. They say there are 5 rungs in growth. So today I'm going to talk about why is growth important, how we're going to use AI and sales for growth, and there's 5 ways for any company to grow. This guy says lah, and I think it's damn brilliant, right? 1 is market penetration, sell more stuff to your current customers. Number 2, market development, sell more stuff to different market. Number 3, alternative channels, right? Getting them to different channels, like online lah. So a lot of companies now getting online. So they are on rung number 3. Rung number what? 3, yes. So and product development, develop new products, and of course the last one, new products for new customers, obvious. So what we are going to talk about today is number what? Number 3, yes, thank you so much. So I cannot cover the whole thing lah. So we're going to cover number 3, different channels. We're going to talk about maybe bots and messenger, maybe online. So, and that's what we do, right? So what we cover today is how to revolutionize sales support. What are the 5 sales support stages? So in every sales, there is sales support. And in sales support, there are how many stages? 5 stages. So we're going to go through each one and how we see sales and how we help our clients get more sales and more customers, and how to leverage AI and automation at every one of those customer contact engagements. So in your business, got customers or not? Got lah, of course, otherwise how to make money, right? So we want to see how many touches does it take for you to get a person who is not yet a customer to become a customer. How many touches do you guys think? We'll figure it out, okay? Together. But first, the 5 questions AI and machine learning answers. So I do a little bit of this talk, so I'm going to breeze through this. This one can be a whole day. So there are only 5. How many ways AI can help us? There are only 5, right? Is this A or B? Is this weird? How much or how many? How is this organized? And what should I do next? It's actually very simple. AI is not that hard. It's actually simple. 5 only. So all the other stuff you don't need to know unless you're a data science. Okay? So is this A or B? It's called a classification algorithm. So I'm going to go through all the boring stuff first, then later all the exciting things, because otherwise, you're like, hey, Carliff, why is AI, how does it match? So I'm going to put it into context. Number 1, is this A or B? It's called what algorithm? Classification. Awesome. All right. It's just, hey, is this a cat or is this a dog? So that's what AI can do, right? Number 2, is this weird? Among all this data that I have, is this weird or not? Right? Oh, I got so many dogs. Is this a cat? So where do we use this? You guys use this all the time. Who's got Gmail? So the AI in your Gmail will look at, of all these 1,000 emails I have, is this spam? And then put it into spam folder lah. So easy, right? So is this weird? This is called an anomaly detection algorithm, also used in banks. How much or how many? So this is a regression algorithm. All this jargon I still remember. I'm reading, right? So regression is if you have data the whole year, you want to see, what is going to be the next sales for next week? Can you predict that with AI machine learning? What do you guys think? Can lah. The answer is here already, right? You can. So this is to see how and what is the weather going to be next month? This is what they use. They look past data, and then they do calculation, and they can figure out what's going to be in the future. And then how is this organized? So, I got so much information. How do I organize them? This one is the best people to sell to. This one who not yet buy. So this is what AI does. And number 5, reinforcement learning algorithms. This is when you see the cars. Okay, so now I have all this information. What should I do? Should I go left or right? Right? Based on the past, what we teach the bot, and the bot will know, okay, my master said last time, whenever these things happen, I got to turn right. So it turns right. Simple, right? 5 things. So, I reverse sikit, tertekan many times. What do we have here? Right. So we must always think about how AI and bots can be utilized so that we can focus on the higher value stuff. Right? So this is how I see AI and machine learning is. In small business. My business was a startup. Very young, 18 months old, right? So if you want to think about, about safety lah, reliability lah, operations lah, these are the big guys, the IBMs, the Teslas, they think about this stuff. But for us, we need how to make our jobs easier. Actually, for them also, they should. Because when you think about this, well, that's another whole story. All right, this is my boring stuff. How did I get here? Can I just share a little bit about how I got here so that you can see some context? What is this guy talking about? And what does he know about whatever, right? So, okay, quick one. This is me and my wife. We started in training. She's from Kota Kinabalu. We met over here. And we first started our own business in selling unit trusts, public mutual. Any unit trust consultants here? I love them. And I love the experience because I learned so much about sales and marketing. So when we first started the business, I didn't know anything about business. I hired a coach. This coach taught me stuff. And first year already we won some awards. Oh, yeah, good stuff, right? We were 26, 27 years old, making so much money, 3 years, blah, blah, blah. Best times of our lives. Jeevan Sahadevan, our coach. Then Melayu boys, so much money. What do? Spend, right? Damn dumb. Spend all the money, buy the biggest car, buy the biggest place, travel everywhere. That time I feel like, I didn't bring a tie. What should I do? So I went to KLCC, said, man, I forgot to bring a tie, go see a client. I went inside Ralph Lauren, I bought a tie. $800 the tie, it's crazy, right? I was thinking, Carliff, damn stupid. Right, but so much money at that time. Who cares? Didn't save much also. Then we got married, right? Our anniversary is 11 January 08. So it's like 10, 11 years we got married. But then, what happened was, 2008 market crash. I was in the investment line. What happened? No more people investing. No more team. At our peak, we had 100 people selling for us. We were turning over at our peak at 100 million ringgit a year. Of course, not all the money comes to me. Small commissions only. But for a dude, 26 years old, it was like, oh man, so much money, so good. Right? But then suddenly nothing. No business, no teams, nothing. I had to pay for the car, I had to pay, right? My dad, police officer, who's the guarantor. So banks chased him. I cannot pay anything. The apartment, I cannot pay. I had my first kid at the time. Cannot buy milk. Oh, sad times, right? The worst times, actually, of my life. And funny thing is, a few years later, I did research. My anniversary is 11 January 08. The world crashed 11 January 08. The day of my marriage was, the world crashed. It's crazy. I'm not making this up. So I thought it was going to recover. We didn't do anything much. We said, okay lah, things are going to get better. But no, it didn't, right? When from me going to family gatherings, I become like this is the family member that made it. That police family, right? To, man, this is the family member that we invested in and actually lost most of our money, right? So from people, puji my parents to, hey, what happened to your son? Why is he doing this? Tough. So we had to do some other stuff, right, to get back on our feet. So we started a training company, and we went to KK, and I had to do all the trainings myself, sales myself. I don't know how any of you guys feel that. Do you have to do everything yourself? Yeah, I went through that so much. Then suddenly I was Googling, saying, I cannot handle this. I don't see my wife, I don't see my kids so much. So I Googled and I found this guy. His name is Ryan Dice, the founder of Digital Marketer. And he was saying in YouTube, Carliff, are you doing everything yourself? He didn't say Carliff, but I felt it, right? Because talking about all my problems. And he said, you got to automate your systems, automate marketing and sales. So I did it. I followed everything he said. I paid so much money, at 10 grand, and then like 2,000 a month to buy systems and stuff like that. And then he said, Carliff, are you doing this online? Are you just going to a person and then just like, hey, you're so pretty lah. Can I have your number? Let's go get married. Right? So if sales is like a relationship, then if you are going online and just selling like that, you are being this person, a creep. Don't be a creep, right? Get number, go dating first. So when I saw this, it's like, oh, this makes sense. I shouldn't be a creep, so I have to follow the steps of a relationship. This is actually from a book. First, you do eye to body. You check out the body, hot stuff. Then you go to eye contact first. Then you go through. So to be a creep, simple only. You skip 2 steps, and you become a creep. Right? But if you don't skip any steps, you can go through this in 10 minutes. Do not skip. So he said, use this same system inside online marketing. Digital marketing. Hey, quite interesting. Let's do that. How do we do that, right? So I have a plan. I followed his plan, and it worked. It worked. It's amazing. I remember the first email I got. He wanted to buy something from me, and I, being the salesperson, sold some more lah. Oh yes, our thing's the best. Oh yes, our program is like so good. And the person said, hey, wait, Carliff, you already been contacting me for the last 2-3 months, all these emails and stuff, and I already know what you gave. I just want to buy from you. And that was the first moment, like, poof, in my mind, right? Wow, this thing actually works. I didn't sell anything. They just got in, subscribed to me, and the robot sold for me. Yo, right? This was in 2011 and 12. So some of the emails I got back until today, right? So this is one email. Happy 10th anniversary. This was just last year. So this is the company that I had in Kota Kinabalu, which I left to come back here. And it's still happening. People are still messaging me. I don't know whether this person knows I'm a robot or not, right? But they like I'm grateful and stuff like that so much. And if you want to check out our company, so all the reviews that we get are all automated. Some of our, testimonials. And then because of that success, I came to Magic. This is Magic in front. And why I came here was I wanted to learn how to code because I want to develop an app for my company. It was a follow-up from a training to see whether you guys who I train actually use it at work. So I built it. And I met this dude, my partner's over there, right? So I was one of the oldest there, 30-something years old. Everybody else are 19, 20. 100 days in Magic. I flew all the way from KK, learned how to code until 8 at night every single day so that I could learn, right? So we built an app, and this was the one that led me to bots and AI and automation and messenger and machine learning. Because from coding, just knowing how to read code, where to get information, opened up a whole new world for me. So this is why I'm excited to share with you guys. It is not just something that, I learned. It's not just something that, I read from books. It's something that actually helped me with my life, right? I was almost down, almost bankrupt. That automation and AI helped me out. So some of the talks that I do. I love doing this stuff, right? So we've started 2 companies about Malaysia and Automate Malaysia. So check out automatemalaysia.com. This is what I'm building right now, and this is what I want to share with you guys today. It's our team, Malaysia, some of the companies that we work with, right? If you want to check out Majlis Perbandaran punya board is there with the MDEX. We consult with all these as well, the boring stuff. Let's go to the more exciting stuff. So this is what I get to do. I get to do CrossFit, and I compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I love to do all this stuff, and I get to travel with my kids, 2 kids. One son, Isaac, and Nara, my wife. So this is why I'm so excited, right? So now let's get to the good stuff while you're here. So, 3 things we're going to handle. How, what, and how to leverage AI. So let's break down 5 things. 5-step sales support for lead generation, for product training, customer service, supporting the sales process, and active market communication. So if you do any sales, all these 5 you'll need. How many do you need? All 5. So if you don't have a support to help you do it, you will have to do it after the sale, which is tough. Let me tell you. I've been in sales for 17 years, learning and development for almost that long also. You have to do it every single time, right? What if you could automate it? And that's what we help people do. All right, so I'm going to go through some case studies, examples, and I'm going to show you behind the scenes what softwares I use, what tools I use, and how AI supports what I do. Do you guys want to see that? Awesome. I already know this stuff. If you don't want to know, it's okay. You guys want to know this stuff? Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so AI bots for lead generation. Who needs more leads in the business? Yeah, exactly. A lot of business. So, in lead generation, how can we help? So this is a case study. This is Martin Faisal. He runs Fuel Athletics in Darmstadt Heights. So, lead generation refers to finding potential customers and turning them into someone who has an interest to buy. Not yet buy, just interest, right? So, content, discount codes, giveaways. So how do you want to create all this? So the usual end goal is you want to get their information, email and phone number, so that you can contact them. So you can what? Contact them, that's right. So that you can contact them and convert them to become a customer. Perfect. So here's a case study. So we know we're going to do that. What are we going to do? So what we do at our company is we have a service that we send all these leads. We create the ads for you. We put it out there. We let the AI see algorithm, which one is the best, blah, 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 blah. But who cares? All you know is I'll send you all these leads and you guys can close. So this is one of our services. So this is the campaign that we did for them. In 4 days, 76 hot leads went in. He went, "Oi, Carliff, sampai terlampau banyak, Carliff. How to fit inside my gym? Cannot fit. So many. Banyak juga," he said. "How are we getting them front the door?" I said, "Okay, dude, it's all right. I'll slow down the ad so that not so many." Right? You guys can do this too. And how did I do this? It wasn't me. I'm not a genius who did this. I just plugged in the software, which you guys can use also. You want to know what software I use? All right, here it is. So what we use for lead gen, is called Datagram. So what they do is they visualize your web data and look at the funnels. They understand what's working and not working in my paid or organic punya campaigns. We can collaborate at team members as well. We can predict and find personas. So if you're in marketing, you got to create personas, right? They can predict it. They can do all this stuff already. So a lot of the brain work is already done using data. We optimize ads in Facebook, Google, Amazon, etc., etc. And that is how we help with lead generation. Good or good? Is it hard? Not hard. Is there AI inside there? Yes. So here's a tip. One of my most favorite apps is Google Maps. You guys know why? Google Maps? Because if you look at Google Maps, any kid can use, right? You open it, you can see, you can use it already, Google Maps. So simple. But you know how much data that goes behind it, how much technology that goes, how much instant information they have to crunch right now? But it's invisible. You don't see it. It becomes boring, right? You don't talk about, ooh, Google Maps. Wow, so beautiful, so terror. You don't do that. You just use it like it's good. So the thing is, I know AI and machine learning is helping me when it is boring. When it's boring, when it's invisible, that's when it's good. That's when it's working. When it's all hyped up and woohoo, machine learning, AI, I've got it, means it's not yet fully integrated into what you're doing. So we don't go out and tell people, oh, we use AI, we use AI. We don't. Because it's invisible behind the scenes. But for you guys today, I'm opening up my back door, I want to say. Don't say back door lah. Sounds weird. Opening up my back end, show you guys, right? Usually I don't even talk about this. Next, for product training. I just randomly use whatever photo lah. Doesn't make any sense. So what it is, making product materials readily available. So after this, if you want to give some information, if you're doing trainings or if you're doing a sale, can I see that PDF? Can I whatever, right? Don't you wish you had a PA to help you? What if the PA was a bot? A machine learning bot that knows exactly what your users need at whatever time, right? Another case study is how we do it. So my other brand, Chatbot Malaysia, so we have guides. So if anybody wants to get the guide, you can go on our Chatbot Malaysia chatbot and then ask for the guide, 25 things every service-based business should automate, blah, blah, blah. So checklists and all stuff. And once you download these things, you are put into like a funnel and a nurturing process, and it's done automatically. And the bot will know who likes what and how often you open whatever, so that I can give you the right message at the right time to the right person. And today with automation and with internet, everybody can do it, not just the Amazons of the world, right? You guys can do it also. You guys can do it also, really. It's not that hard. Just want to show you what's possible, right? So what automation tools do we use for this? Simple. We use ChatFuel, right? So ChatFuel is one of the leading chatbot platforms. We use many, is one of them. ManyChat also, ActiveChat also, a few others. But this is one of the main ones, right? So increased sales. So Lego got 3.4x return in ad spend. So when we do our ads for our customers, how do we get more leads? How do we get all these hot leads? How do we follow up and all that? How do we qualify them? How? Using what? Chat? Bots. That's right, it's bots. Will be like my PA. Usually I ask, hey, can you follow up and ask these questions, see whether this person is serious or not, before I go and call him? I ask the bot to do that, ask the 5 questions, right? So that's how we manage to help our clients get results fast and quality results, not just random stuff. So as Lego, get quality leads. See, 3.1 million in new tuition generated in a single day via a bot. That's a lot of money, dude, right? Automate FAQs. Do you feel like fed up answering all these FAQs? Every time the same thing. Where's your place? What time you open? Where's your place? What time you open? Just go and ask here lah, right? And once they ask, straight away they become a subscriber. Then there's another thing that's automated also. And then follow up by the bot, also automated. Suddenly, oh man, I'm the business owner, don't need to do so much. You do other stuff lah, of course. Number 3, for customer service, right? So this is my team. Hey, Michael, you look handsome over here. Michael's over there. Also another random photo. So customer service is an agent that can answer customer queries, a channel to provide training, able to correct any issues, and can be done by human or bot. You want a place where you can let the bot talk about all the basic stuff, and then later on, alamak, the bot cannot answer. So you go put a human there. So that means if you have 1 million people that you're talking to, you don't have to talk to 1 million people. Talk only to the 1,000 that really needs your attention, and automation can do this for you. So what do we use? We have our own platform that we use, and we integrate with all your messaging channels. And we put all those information from all your messaging channels into one dashboard. Your WhatsApp, your SMS, your Messenger, Kik, Skype, any messaging, put it into one dashboard, and it will aggregate into one contact. So if this person SMS you, same person WhatsApp you, same person Messenger you, our system will put it into one contact, and all that conversation is there, and you can do customer service, right? So what it looks like behind the scenes is there, WeChat is there, Telegram, Messenger, WhatsApp. So you can see, and you can talk, and you can see all the information. This is the dashboard. This is also something that we're doing. We're talking to a few companies right now. One company wants to do this for 1 million of their customers. Crazy, man. I'm like, shit, how to do it? Sorry about the words, right? Sometimes I swear, I apologize. But not to be rude, just to show you how crazy it is for me, right? So they want to do 1 million, crazy. All right, so what do we use? We use our own software. We have our own messaging CRM. And then after you speak and chat, after a while, the AI behind will know what kind of answers you always give, and it will give you recommendations. And after 3 to 6 months, you can fully automate it. Not fully lah. 80-90% automated, then it will do all the boring stuff for you. In all channels. In all channels, even WhatsApp, dude. Right? So for us, me and my partner and my team, we're very excited about this today, and this is what we are working on. Chat automation, targeted broadcasts, that's what it looks like. And number 4, supporting the sales process. Who are salespeople here? Can I see? Sales, marketing, we got a couple. Great. It's my gang. Hello. All right. So, sales, supporting sales process. So what is it, right? Effective way to upsell and cross-sell. So they've already bought something. Now you want to get them there faster, so you want to sell more stuff, right? So how to do all this? So we do sales funnels. Who knows what sales funnels are? So once you build a sales funnel, we help you create a sales funnel, what to sell after, what to do this, if they buy, do what, if they don't buy, do what. AI, machine learning, marketing automation helps with this. So you don't have to have a personal person to think of this, right? But it's difficult. Difficult. Because what if you have more than one product? Then if you buy this, then how many products are there? So it's a challenge, right? So what do we use for this? We use here it is. We use ActiveCampaign. Who uses ActiveCampaign here? ActiveCampaign is a CRM using email. They just launched this machine learning punya platform. They've integrated AI in it, so everything's already built in. So when we build for our clients, do I say about, oh, AI, machine learning? No. I just say, you want this result, you want this automation, I'll do it for you. But what helps me in my process is all this AI, machine learning, which is available to you. You guys can use it in your small business. Start with $9 a month. Now, I'm not even selling this. I'm not getting commissions if I tell you guys, but it's so powerful, you guys should know about this. So you can answer, can you answer this question? So what's the chance a lead becomes a customer? This platform will know. Based on your past results. Based on your what? Past results. It will tell you this person is going to be a customer. You better follow up faster, otherwise you're going to waste it, right? And it tell you what matters most for your business. Win probability. This case, this client, this customer, probability of winning this account is what it'll tell you based on past results. And predictive sending. You'll know what time to send the best emails to who. So it's not just one blast, right? So this is to increase open rates. Increase what? Open rates, so that open your messages and read it and know what your offers are. Finally, active market communications. For me, this is one of the biggest one. Because we marketing, we're selling, we want to show people, we want to give our market, get them to know what we offer, right? So in this communication, there is a misconception when it comes to chatbots and AI and stuff like that. Many people associate chatbots to virtual assistant and Siri and stuff like this. Yes, but it's not how I see it. Many people see it as, a customer service fully just that. Yes, we do that as well, but that's not why I think it's the most power. People think that it is about IoT and machine learning and things like that. Okay, there you go, right? If you go chatbot AI, so many stuff about this, machine learning. But for me, you know what? For smaller businesses, if you're not the IBMs of the world, it is the next email. Why? Because if you're sending information, if you're sending communication, sales messages, you want them to read your message, right? Do you know how many % out of 100 open your emails? If you get 15 of them to open, I salute you like a police salute lah. Because that's like a damn terror marketer, 15% open rates. Do you know what's the open rate for a messaging punya, message? 95%. Why? Because we are creatures of habits. Only our girlfriends, our wives only usually message us, right? So when a company now messages us, we want to open it. We are habit, right? We don't want that red color thing that, oh man, I hate that red color thing. I'm going to press it and see who sent me. So if you're a business and if you're not sending people with 90% open rates, what a waste. What a waste. Or even if you want to give free, here, buy my body for free. Only 15 people will see the offer. Of course, nobody want to buy my body, lah, right? So here's the actual numbers. If you see on the right, 75%, 85%, 86%. So obviously, I'm not so good. That's sampai 90%, right? And click-through rate. After that, click to see what the offer is. It's at 20%. So that's what we have. And I will end it over there because time is up. So if you guys want to get the project plan, go over here, share.chatbox.my/plan. It's all yours. Thank you so much, guys. You're awesome. Give yourselves a big hand. Thank you so much.
And of course, thank you, Carliff. Let's have one question. We have time just for one. Okay, so the question is, how can I still humanize my business, yet still leverage on the AI technology?
Awesome. Great. How to humanize it? I think AI makes it more human, right? So I think that it enables me to do what I do best and what my company or my organization needs me to do. Instead of answering FAQ, what's my number, and stuff like that, giving PDFs, now I get to be with another customer, right? Why? Because behind the scenes, all this AI stuff is done. Bots, I don't use bots for everything, just the boring stuff. Right? You want to ask questions. How much have you made a year? How old are you? You want to interview people, right? These boring questions you get the bot to do first. Then I don't have to be so stressed. Don't have to be so like, oh man, I have to talk to 1,000 people. No. And I talk to the 2-3 people who I want to talk to. I get to do these kind of things. More human, right? Rather than me behind the scenes there in front of a computer answering FAQs.
All right, Carliff, thank you so much. You were amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. That was Carliff Rizal Carleel, the CEO and co-founder of Automate Malaysia.